Hello everyone, welcome back to Lindsay's Builds. So we're going to do an unboxing of the 1/350 scale Tirpitz by Tamiya. So yeah, looking forward to unboxing this. It's got photo etch too that I bought. So yeah. So we'll go down camera and we'll give you a little looky loo. Okay, it's really big. So the box is huge. So got a ton of stuff on my bench, but yeah, this is the box. 1/350 scale Tirpitz. As you can see, it is a massive box, and I'm only just about getting it in the camera. So it's got a beautiful illustration of it. Yeah. As far as I know, this one was sunk in the fjord. During the latter part of the war. So it's got a nice box art. As I say, it's got a nice, really nice box art. Nicely turned out box. I think I bought this kit maybe 4 years ago. I think maybe 5. I'm not sure. And it's got float planes and some lifeboats. Beautiful box, absolutely beautiful box. So yeah, nice box out. So we're gonna have a look inside it. It is kind of sealed one side, so I'll have to open that up a bit. Not just there, that's it. Sealed up somewhere. Just put the lid off. Here we go, we've got the lid off now. So, I'll put that to one side for a minute. This is all the photo etch I bought for it. So, we'll show you that. Okay. This. Yes, it has been out of its box. I did look into it. Right, so you got your normal instructions as normal. It's only got one set in here this time. Normally you have a set English and Japanese, but yeah, you don't want to be looking at the bill of sales. So yeah. So we'll do the unboxing first, and then we'll nip through the instructions afterwards. So, it's got a one piece bath style hull. This one, you can tell it's an old one because it's got the battery box to make it battery operated. So you can tell this is an old mould. Like I say, it's a one piece bath style hull. It's not too bad from what I can see. There is a little bit of a sink just there. I think it's a sink, or it's just a mark. No, it's just a mark on it. So yeah, it's not bad at all. It's Tamiya's always good at their mouldings. So it's got the normal sprue points when there was on the big sprue from the mould. Has got a raised line on the bottom, so that's got to be sanded out. So, and it looks as though, yeah, it's not got too many portholes to drill out. So yeah, so I'm quite pleased with that. So that's the one piece bath style hull. It says Tamiya 1978. Wow. I don't know whether that was when this was made, or I think Tamiya's been going a lot longer than that, haven't it? So yeah. Quite like that, that's pretty good. So that's the bow. There's the stern. It's nicely moulded. It's not bad at all, actually. 1/350 scale is about my scale. 1/200, too big for me. They're nice, but yeah, I prefer the 1/350 scale. So that's the bath style. Oh. You got your usual stand. I'm not going to take that out. You all know what these are like. So yeah. So moulded in black. So we'll take this off the bench, and then we can go through the bags properly. So on this bag here, we have in here, I think this is part of the superstructure on there, a bit more here. This is part of the mast here, just there, and some other parts of the mast. Not too many parts on this sprue at all, but yeah, it's quite reasonable, reasonable moulded. I say it's one of Tamiya's very early kits, so yeah. Surprised me that they're still in circulation, these old kits. On this sprue here, we've got some other little bits and pieces. Not sure what that looks like. Top of a superstructure there, on that bit there. And these are, these are supposed to be ladders by the look of it, but not very impressive. That's why I bought a photo etch set for it. Part of the superstructure there. This may be, I don't think this is the bottom bit. Yes, it is. No, it's not the bottom bit. This may be a middle bit, that bit. And then you've got the side pieces to the superstructure, front bridge window part there. I may open up those and stick a bit of perspex behind that, I think, or I can use that crystal clear. Here's some radars here for the radar tower. There's a bit more structure there. Not sure what these parts are, so, but we will find out what they are. I think this is part of the superstructure here as well, these two parts here. So let's try and get this down a bit. So that's what's on that sprue. That's supposedly like the superstructure parts and radar parts on that bit. So that's what's in that bag. I'm looking forward to showing you the photo etch. That's the most magic part about it. So that's those parts in that bag. I've got 2 sprues in this bag. Okay, so these are the support bits for the rudders. Not the rudders, the props. They're the bits that go underneath the ship at the back. These parts are the another part of the rudder part, not rudder, why do I keep saying that? For the props, these are the brackets. There is your rudder. We've got one of the propellers here on this sprue as well. We've got a gun turret here, one of the main guns. It's got some nice rivets, raised rivets too. They're quite nice actually. You can really feel the rivets that's raised on top, plus down the side. So that's one. Not too sure what this bit is, but we will find out. and there's another part there. Not sure what that would be. That could be part of a superstructure or something, I don't know. And got some other little parts here, not too sure what these are. You thought you'd know my ships by now, wouldn't you? Another part of a superstructure that could be part of the mast structure. That could. So yeah. So that's what's on that sprue. Then we're getting down to some bigger bits. This is for the lifeboats here. There's another part of a superstructure there. Another part here. Another radar. Bits and pieces here. There's a bit broken off here, so I don't know what that bit is. That could be floating around in the box somewhere. There's 2 missing off here. 5 and 6. Ew. Well, I hope they're here, because otherwise that's not going to be good. Some other little bits and pieces. Some more superstructure work here, and also these are for a set of guns, I take it. These would be. Then you've got some anchorage here. A little bit concerned about this. So it's not in the bag. So I will have to go through the instructions, find out what 5 and 6 is. So hopefully it is in the box. So yeah. So I've only ever had this out the box once, so hopefully those 2 parts are there. Okay, so we've got another bag here. It's got loads of sprues in this. This is the sort of thing I don't like when they do this. And they pack loads of screws in one bag, sprues in one bag. Okay, so we've got Tirpitz nameplates for the stand. Loads of side armaments here on this part here. These are possibly your like AA guns, small guns. Got another turret here as well. Some nice raised parts. Rivets are not quite as raised as what they are on that other one. So part of a superstructure here. Some other little bits and pieces here. These are torpedo things, torpedo weapons, and then you've got another lifeboat parts with ladders on them. I shall take that off and put photo etch ladders on that bit. Then you've got main parts here of a side superstructures and a few little bits and pieces. So that's that part. Okay, so we've got another propeller here, another rudder here. Maybe this is part of a crane, I don't know yet. Then there's another weapon here. These look like searchlights here, just there. Just various other little bits and pieces. This is part of a crane as well here. these look like the front of the boats. These do here. Because the boats, they come in two halves. Now that really surprises me actually. I would have thought they would have come in one piece, but they're in two halves. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lifeboats. No, 6 lifeboats. And you've got a float plane here as well, just there. So you've got a few lifeboats. I take it these are the pontoon things for the bottom of the float plane. These parts here, like ski things. So, oh, this is interesting. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've made lifeboats, putting them together in two halves. It's been a while. So that's on that sprue. This is another repeated sprue. So I've got another rudder here, propeller, searchlights, little bits and pieces here, crane, other little bits and pieces, not sure what they are. Then you've got some more lifeboats here. So you've got about 6, 12, 14 lifeboats. 16 lifeboats, sorry. And 2 float planes. So this is pretty good. So there will be a catapult on this somewhere, which would be interesting. On this one here, you've got the main guns, but I won't be using these because I bought Master's gun barrels, so I won't be using those. Only this little bit here. So the little bits and pieces here, I take it these are what they call them, paraphanes or something like that. I think that's what they are. And some more armaments here on the side here. This is part of a radar as well there. Another main gun and some side guns as well. These are the turrets and a few other little bits and pieces on here. This is going to be an interesting build actually. Yeah, looking forward to it. So that's what's in that lot. So it's four sprues in that bag. You have to excuse me. I'm trying to get that over the top of it. There we go. Okay, so that's what's in that bag. Then we have the main centre deck. Not too brilliant on the planking, so this is another one that's going to have a wooden deck. There is a slight bow in it which goes like that, so that's going to have to be put in warm water and straightened up a bit. So there is a slight bow in that. I think that's because of its age, so it's not much, but it's quite solid and rigid, if you know what I mean. So if you wanted to glue it down, it would probably be a problem. But this is the main centre deck with your side armament things and 2 of your main turrets on there. So yeah, it's like I said, the deck, the wood planking is very, yeah, something to be desired. You've got a couple of pieces here for some lifeboats as well. I take it that'd be the more or less the open rowboat on that. got some cable or rope wheels there as well. Yeah, it's not too bad, I suppose. So that's the centre deck on that. Quite big. So that's what's in there. Then we have the bow and the stern decks. This one's the bow. A lot of this is going to get altered because I bought a quite substantial big set photo set for this. So I mean, all this will come off as well. All this. Same with the main deck as well. This is the stern. So like I say, the planking's just near enough non-existent on that, so it's definitely going to have a wooden deck. But it's like I say, I bought some substantial photo etch, so there could be some photo etch deck there as well. So then in that bag you got your usual insignias, flags. These are for the Bismarck and the Tirpitz. These are these cut out and stick together jobs. Put on a bit of foil or something. They are. Never impressed with this type of thing. Never. So that's what's in that one. Still haven't come across that 5 and 6. It's not on the sprue. Okay, so we're going to get into some bigger parts now. So we've got the main funnel as well. I'm sure in the photo etch set there is parts for that too. Part of the main superstructure. They're the sides for the superstructure. Chimney for the top of the stack, and you've got another few bits and pieces of platforms here. Same here. So this is just made up of bits and pieces, platforms, superstructure parts, and funnel. So this will all get opened up as well for the photo etch funnel. On this one here we have another main armament gun, some more barrels, plastic barrels and everything else, and the gun barrels for the side armaments. This is more or less a repeated sprue from the one of I showed in another bag. So that's what's on there. I would say more or less in these, the Tirpitz and the Bismarck kits, they're more or less all the same. There was only just a slight difference in between the two ships. Just a slight difference, not much. So that's what's in that bag. Okay, so that's what's actually inside the kit. So there's nothing else to show you inside the kit. So that's everything there. So let's take a look at the photo etch. That's the bill of sale for the photo etch. Okay, so we bought some Masters gun barrels for the Bismarck and the Tirpitz. So so quite looking forward to putting them on. So they're pretty good. So that's those. Right, in the photo etch set. What's that? Tamiya tips and pieces. Okay. So one set is okay. Let's just show you the photo etch first. Okay, so need some cardboard behind that so you can see it. Let's do it beyond there. Okay, so on this sheet here, not too sure what everything's going to be, but you've got some railings on here. You've got superstructure parts that has to be folded, all these parts here. Same here, on there, along there. I think you've got some mast work as well. Some side railings, the long ladders here as well, and a few other bits and pieces. You've got some crane hooks and the cogs. You've got more ladders there, some more ladders here. Then you've got the wheels for the hose reels and stuff like that. Not too sure what these ones are here on there, but we shall find out. So there's quite a bit of photo etch on there already, because like I said, these parts are for superstructures, these are like platform parts as well, and you've got a platform here with the side rails that you have to fold up. Quite a substantial amount of railings and other bits and pieces. So that is that one. Then on here, now this is when it gets kind of, yeah, okay. I'm just trying to hold that. I'm trying not to get my hands on top of the photo etch. Okay, so you've got like your platforms, bottom of your platforms there, some more ladders, some other parts here. I think that might be stack work on there for that one. Then you've got some more deck work here on there, some more here, and also here is more deck work, and on there. This is why I'm saying I may not need to use a photo etch deck, not photo etch, a wood deck, because of all this. Not sure what these parts are here, but I will find out once I go through the instructions. They look like some kind of maybe I'm not sure, so I really can't say what they are. Some more railings here, side railings, a few more bits and pieces here. I think these are just here are davits on there. I think these could be the brackets for the boats that you sit on top of the structure work. So that's what's on that one. So there's quite a lot of photo etch just on that one. So there you have it for that one. Quite a lot of stuff. This one. And this is the 53004 set. So that's that one. On this one, okay, this is take this. I'm sure this is for the catapult that you have to build up. This part here, I think these are the chains on the catapult as well. Some more little parts there. Not sure what they are there. I think they could be inserts of parts of lifeboat thing. Then you've got your lifeboat tops. So you'll be working with two sets of instructions. These are the main armament guns. These ones here. So they're going to be pretty interesting, these parts here to build. I think these are hatches on there. I think let's turn this round. There. That's better. Yeah, these are all doors, door hatches here on there. Then you've got some more wheels for the hose reels and stuff like that. You've got more ladders here as well, just there. Let's try and keep that up to the thingy. She's showing me my camera doesn't focus properly. Then you've got like oars here. These are part of more of the lifeboats that sit on the structure. These are single guns that you have to fold as well, all along there, and then ones here. These are ladders. I'm trying to identify most of the stuff. Not sure what these are here. These parts here. We've got some more parts here, then some more parts you have to fold. I think these are like kind of platforms and stuff like that. So yeah, the same kind of thing here. Some more armaments here that you have to fold and build. Ladders as well. Not ladders, railings. Some more railings here. Not sure what that bit will be. There is another catapult here. Yeah, that's the same catapult because I turned it over, didn't I? So there's lots of stuff to build up the lifeboats, lifeboat brackets, and everything else. There, lots and lots of stuff. So this is going to be quite an interesting, intense build with all this photo etch. So that's the third sprue or fret. Okay, on the next one, there we go. So that's more part of more of the deck. See, this is what I'm saying. And I'm not going to use the wood deck because I've got all this. It's going to be a shame to paint it. But there you go. There's some more parts there for the decking. More railings. Quite a few, substantial amount of railings on that part. I take it these are going to be some cranes of some kind. These are. So it's going to be pretty interesting. It's quite an intense photo etch set this is. So that's that one. And I think that was all in the. I think that was all the photo etch. I think. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got four frets of photo etch. and this is all your instructions for it. So this is going to be pretty interesting, all this. That was part of the brake, what water brakes, some of that. Say it's for kit 53004 on that. It's got lots of building sequence for quite a lot of it. So that is one part. Got another lot here. I mean, I could go through all this, but make the video too long. But you'll see once I start building this. But I should build this on video series only. Won't be a live feed. It will be video series only. So there's more photo etch work there. All the red parts are removal. So it's quite a lot here. Quite a lot. Some more there, mass work and stuff like that. Then you've got the bits for your float planes in photo etch, as well as your lifeboats. For these torpedo launchers, you've got some photo etch work for that as well. It's like I said with this bit here where the lifeboats go. There's some removal there, and yeah. So this is going to be an interesting build. And then you've got photo etch, some photo etch that goes on the side of the structure where the lifeboat's going, with hatches and everything else. Same again here on this piece here. Let's try and get that up to the camera so you can see. Got quite a bit of work there. And it shows you doing all your ladders, railings, more structure work. More work on superstructures. Loads of railings. Not too much cutting out there at all. So, and this is for the armaments, for the main guns, and there's the ones that you have to fold there as well. And there, obviously, these are your reels, and I'll have to buy some plastic tubing, 3mm tubing, and some 2.5 and 2mm, and a 1.8. So yeah, this is quite interesting. I'm still looking for that part where that big piece goes on. Doesn't show it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I think that's that bit. Yeah. Could be it. That was that big bit I showed you. So yeah, so that's what's in the photo etch set. So like I say, it's going to be pretty interesting building it. So and also you've got your master's gun barrels as well. So like I said, I might have to buy some more. Hopefully there's enough in there. So 2, 4. They're only doubles, and they're not triples, are they? By the look of it, they're not triple gun barrels. No, they're doubles. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, there's enough there. So yeah, so that is the. I'm not going to bother going through this because yeah, it'd be quite boring to go through this build sequence on the instructions. So There we go. Most of this will get ignored anyway because of building the photo etch. So there's not too much instruction here, not really. So there we go. So that's the 1/350 scale. Tirpitz by Tamiya. So there she is, all in her glory days. Like I said, nice box art, stuff like that. So there we go. So go back up camera. So I hope you've enjoyed the unboxing of the Tirpitz Tamiya plus the photo etch that I bought for it. So yeah. So if you enjoyed the video, put your thumbs up, and yeah, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please take a look. If you like what you see, give it a good old subscription, push the old notification bell for the next one. But it's like I said, this one will get built in a video series, not live. So I think it's better to do this one in the video series. So may take a few, but there you go. So all in all, I hope you enjoyed it. See you all soon, guys, on the next one. See you later. Bye bye.